Hello, Garden City. Okay, so today's lesson on Bandlab is a little less to do with um, learning how to use Bandlab, but, but really is to learn about ABA form. Um, so ABA form is just a way to organize a song. So you have an A section, a contrasting middle section, and then you return back to the A section or what's at the beginning. You can think of a lot of our pop music that you would hear on the radio, where you have a verse and then a chorus, and then it goes back to the verse and chorus, and it just gives some variety. Okay, so we are in our band lab for education. Um, if I were giving this to you as an assignment, um, you would probably go to the assignment. However, for this demonstration, I'm just going to come up here to this folder. So if you're making music on your own, not an assignment, you would come up to the folder. Now this just has songs I've been working on with classes. I don't want any of that. I'm not redoing a song. So I'm going to come here to Mix Editor. And then now we're going to be inside. I'm going to go to Browse Loops. Down here, Browse Loops. All right, let's see. Which one should we use? Scroll through, see what jumps out at me. Well, let's see. Let's try this turbo trap. I think this is the one I want. Let's see. Okay, so we're just going to form our A section. I'm not going to spend a lot of time yet again with any of this on any of these videos. I'm just trying to get to the nuts and bolts of what we're learning, not as much making a great song, because honestly, that could take hours. Me going through, listening to all the different basses and drums and whatever, putting them together and really making a great song. I'm not worried about that as much as just getting to the nuts and bolts of ABA form. So let's just see what this bass 17 is. Why not? So we're going to drag this up. Nope, that didn't work. So I'm going to come back to 17, drag it up. Now remember, I do not want to start the song here in the middle. We want to go to measure 1. Now, for this assignment, what I want you to do is think of the song in 8 measures, 8 measures, and 8 measures. So 8 measures of A, 8 measures of B, 8 measures of A. We're going to go ahead and extend this out. Now, if we want to get rid of this, just you click on this loops down here. Now I have a little more space. If you click on these buttons here, it makes this smaller. So I'm going to extend this for 24 measures. Just another reason to show you why AB form is good. And then we'll back that down later. Okay, and I want my loops back. Let's get a drums. Let's add some drums. That's good enough. Why not? Let's pull that up there. Drag it over to 1, and we're going to go ahead and drag this one out to 24 as well, just for now. See what this sounds like together. I'm just going to turn down the bass a little bit. Turn it up. Okay, there we go. That is that. Let's go to special effects. That could be good. Let's try that. Spin this on out. Okay, so this is our song for 24 measures. Without some lyrics or something, this could just go on forever. No matter how much you like it or hate it, it just keeps going on forever. So adding an ABA section will give it some contrast. So what we're going to do, instead of 24 here, we're going to shrink this back down to 8. I know I'm stopping at the 9, but if we were to count, let's get a little closer. Let's get rid of this hide. Move me out of the way a second here. So really we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8 ends right here. This is the beginning of the 8th measure, which means it actually hasn't happened. Like if this were a year, that would be January. We've got to make it all the way over here to December. Okay, so we want to stop at the 9. Let's drag all this back. So now our song is only 8 measures long. Now we need a contrasting section. So I'm going to go back to my loops. Let's go ahead and start with the bass again. Now, that's very contrasting to this, so let's use it. Now we want to start this one at 9. Okay. Now remember, we're doing measures of 8, so that would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we want to end at the end of 16, the beginning of 17. Okay, that should do it. So then let's do drums. Sure, why not? Let's use it. Like I said, if you're trying to make a good song, which you should, you need to take time to go through and piece these things together and take a lot of time. But I'm sure you do not want to watch a 3-hour videos. I'm making this short. Let's see. Let's add. We want this. Yeah, I use this in another song. Let's use that. Give us some contrast from the bells. So we'll go from bells to this. All right, but let's see what this sounds like together. Now, remember, if we want to work on just this section without going to the beginning, we click on this 9. I double clicked on the 9. Now I'm going to stretch this out to here. Now this will. All right. So far, let's just see what. We're just going to leave that for better or worse. I'm going to double click, try to get that off. There we go. Go back to the beginning. And we're going to listen to A section and B section. Oh, got to repeat to the beginning. Okay, so that's our B section. Now, we do not need the loops anymore because, remember, we are just going to redo this over here because it's A, B, A. So I'm going to click on this bass part. I can either right click and go to copy, and then right click and go to paste. Drag it back to the beginning of 17. Let's come back over. Now, if you're a Control C person, you click on the drums, hold down Control on your keyboard and hit C. Then hit Control V to paste. Now, if you notice, it's dropping it right where this little counter is, as the song moves, that moves down to show you where you're on the song. I guess it probably has a real name. Now, if I don't want to have to move it, I could just move this down to here. And now, I bet when I copy and paste this one, I'm going to copy and paste. No. Okay, that doesn't work. I was incorrect. But we know how to drag it down. And then here we go. This is our ABA form. Oh, gotta rewind. There you go. So that's it. That's ABA form. Now you could do some things if you want to tie them together a little better. Maybe we extend this out so that there's a bit of a transition. Or not. Now, let's say you did not like that idea. You can come up to this. You don't like what you did here. Anything you do on Bandlab, you can come up here to this little undo button and it just pops it back. There you go. So that is ABA. This song is not winning me a Grammy, so I am not going to become a millionaire on this masterpiece. But that does give you a good idea of what ABA is. Now listen to your, next time you're listening to the radio, listen to the song, how it'll go from A to B to A to B, and it adds some variety. It changes some things up. It keeps it from being just the same thing for 3 straight minutes. Okay, that does it for today's lesson. And I hope you learned something, and I will see you next time.